News again because she is refusing to testify before a Senate subcommittee on. She is the former National Security Advisor under the administration of President Obama, and she had claimed responsibility for the unmasking of Donald Trump and different ones on his campaign team. Now, she has been invited. It's just been an invitation to come in and testify and to, testify as to why they were unmasked, and what's going on. Well, she has refused. And I'm going to just go ahead and tell you, I'm going to just go ahead and be honest with you, Susan. This looks pretty guilty. Now, she has said that the reason why she is not going before the Senate and she's not going to help in any way now, you're the former National Security Advisor. They shouldn't even have to invite you twice or whatever to have you come in and show the information that you have. You've worked for this country. You're the National Security Advisor. You should want to come in and show them what you have, what you discovered. Okay, well, she said the reason why she's not doing this and she's not going to help in any kind of way is because she feels as this is some kind of way for them to sidetrack the Russian probe and the information regarding and connecting Donald Trump to the Russians. Now, Susan Rice, you have been doing all of this investigating and wiretapping. Shouldn't you have the evidence that connects Donald Trump to the Russians? Shouldn't you? I mean, as soon as they part their lips to invite me, if I had the information, I'd be over there showing them, hey, this is the connection. Donald Trump would be begging me not to go, and he'd be begging them not to invite me because I have the goods on you. So now, if you have the evidence that connects Donald Trump with the Russians and colluding with Russians, you should bring that stuff on in, so that argument doesn't hold water, because you're the one that was doing all the wiretapping, and you're the one that should have the evidence that should sink Donald Trump, and then we should impeach him. Let's get him out of there. Now, you should come on in now, but let me tell you something, Susan. They got something called a little deal called a subpoena. Now, either you're going to just accept the invitation or you're going to get subpoenaed. And I have a suspicion that the reason why you don't want to go in is because you don't want to perjure yourself. And that's prison time. They're going to ask you who approved the wiretapping. And you're going to have to tell them that who above you approved the wiretapping of Donald Trump and his team. Now, if you have some information that's going to connect Donald Trump to the Russians and some type of colluding, bring that stuff in. Let's get it done. Let's get him out of there. Let's get him out of there. He don't deserve to be in there, because you have the evidence that's going to get him out. We want him out. Now, we want you to come in and testify and show everybody, show the world that you have the goods, because you've been wiretapping now, I think, for about 3 or 4 years. You should have the goods. Now, you also said in a statement that you didn't have enough time to gather your information to come before the Senate. So you didn't have enough time to get all your information. You have the information. Do you need time to get an attorney or make up some lies or something? But let me warn you something now. If you lie before this subcommittee, you're going to perjure yourself and you're looking at some prison time. So you should come in and sing like a canary and tell it, and tell who told you to do this wiretapping. But it looks pretty bad, Susan. It looks bad. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Look, let me say something. Let me tell you something. Anytime you deal with the Clintons, all right, and you're dealing with anybody connected to the Clintons, either you're going to end up in a body bag or you're going to end up in prison. All right? And it looks like you're well on your way there.